Is car insurance worth it despite the high cost? From the outset, car insurance is worth it from a legal perspective because if you do not carry, at the very least, liability insurance, you are at risk for fines and losing your driving license. The average price of a new car is more than $30,000. Average. Do you have a spare $30,000 sitting around to plunk down on a new car if yours is totaled in a wreck? How about $15,000 for a minor accident that caused extensive body damage? What if an accident you were involved in caused severe bodily injury to yourself, a family member, or another person, such that the injured person requires years and hundreds of thousands in medical treatment? Are you willing to risk your home, your property, your wages to pay for those expenses? Or, will you pull a few bucks a month out of pocket to cover yourself for such an eventuality? Car insurance is not just about doom and gloom and horrific things happening. It is about peace of mind. Again, the legal aspect is taken care of easily. If you need or want comprehensive and collision coverage, full coverage, you get protection for your car, but also you get lawyers at the insurance company working on your behalf. In many states you can deposit a bond with the state in lieu of car insurance. Check your state's DMV for the particulars. Just this week I wrote 2 checks for over $1 million on auto policies. While I don't know for sure, I suspect that had our insureds had to pay those monies out of pocket, it would have been very difficult for them, likely financially devastating. The truth is most people will never have a loss. However, many of those that do are saved from financial hardship by virtue of their insurance policy. Does automobile insurance cost a lot? That is debatable. However, defending a liability suit definitely costs a lot. Paying damages costs a hell of a lot sometimes. Not ending up bankrupt because you were following someone too close or failed to notice a cyclist when you made your turn is worth it. Hopefully, you will never have to make a claim against your automobile insurance, but if you be sure to ask your adjuster what the total incurred was when it's all over, you'll understand the value. Then I'm going to try to use a different kind of approach to what has been well covered by others. When I go out to dinner, the cost of food in a restaurant is about 25% of what is charged. I could have bought and prepared this same food for a quarter of what I paid. Is it worth it? Furniture is about the same. The actual furniture costs about 25% of the retail price, then there is shipping, storage, selling expenses, sales discounts, etc. Knowing that there are costs that you are paying above the manufacturing costs worth it? The costs of claims is filed by each company with the state. This information is available to the public and often available compiled. 50% goes to payment of claims. Roughly 15% of the premium goes to loss adjustment expenses. 26% to 30% goes to underwriting and processing, buildings, lights, etc. And, believe it or not, taxes are charged on your premium by the state. Carriers make their profit from investment of the premium until needed to pay claims. So, is it worth it? 50% is product cost and the rest is overhead. Sounds better than many businesses. Is overhead too expensive? Yes. To be competitive, many carriers try very hard to keep expenses down. Do you think the guys with the lizard or the emu are trying to keep expenses down? Don't buy into hype. Don't buy into carrier loyalty. There isn't any. I do, however, believe in the value of agency loyalty when earned over the years. Check prices. Consider deductibles and take as large as you can afford. I have had no homeowners losses, ever. I have never had a expensive auto loss, at fault or not, and no tickets in years. Any savings by taking $1,000 deductible or more is gravy. Consider dropping collision and even comprehensive on older low actual cash value vehicles. What you want is the big losses insured, house destroyed, large auto accidents. Make what you spend worth it. Now, if you are an actual or potential accident on wheels waiting to happen driving a car that can ruin people's lives and your own speeding, tickets, don't care attitude, then, by all means, auto insurance is worth it. To me, insurance is peace of mind. I don't plan on coming out ahead. I plan on not coming out way behind, while 50% of my premium goes to pay some can't drive idiot's losses, maybe to me.